What is going on YouTube? Blazeshadowthorn here, coming back at you with a Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a Wi-Fi battle against Jay. Had it on Showdown. If you want to battle me, comment down. I take battles from the comment section. Kind of hard to organize them, but I do take battles and I do take note of them. Other than that, catch me in one of my streams or add me on Skype. Skype name is just Blazeshadowthorn, same as my channel name. Just look at my channel name. If you don't know how to spell it, open up Skype, look at it, type in Blazeshadowthorn, find me. My picture is that of my it's a really weird drawing of me, but it's clearly like hand drawn and stuff like that. Blazeshadowthorn, there really should only be one. And just send me a request. It says, yo, saw you on the YouTubes, wanna battle Brosif? Or something like that. Just make sure you just say you're looking for a battle, you found me on YouTube, you watch me on YouTube, you are a YouTuber, something along those lines. I know it's you, because I get spammed sometimes, and I developed a habit of when I see friend requests on Skype to ignore it. I look at it, I click on it, and then I ignore it if it's not someone that has a message there. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But that's just if you want to battle on me. If you just want to watch my content, feel free. I do always appreciate each and every one of the views and likes I get. It's why I do YouTube. You do it for the fame, right? The new American dream is to get rich and become internet famous, it seems. And I'm no exception to that. So, looking at team preview, definitely he's got a pretty threatening team. A bit on the physical side, I see, with it's actually overall really mixed. It's a very balanced team. He's got the Talonflame, which is really good for some offensive pressure. He's got either the Mega Metacham or the Mega Latios. I'm leaning more towards Mega Metacham because I don't really see a lot of Mega Latioses like ever. And Metacham, it's good on its own, especially if you like Scarf it or something like that, or Bandit. But it really does need a Mega, and Mega Metacham is not something to mess around with. He's got that Sylveon, which, if it has Hidden Power Fire, I really have nothing to stop it. If it doesn't have Hidden Power Fire, my Ferrothorn can take a few hits from it. But it's not, my Ferrothorn is not specially defensive, so I will not appreciate taking a lot of hits from it. And then he's got that wall core of Rotom Wash and Chansey, which is definitely not something I appreciate seeing on Wi-Fi, especially a Chansey, because I know how stally and ugly and evil Chanseys are. But I got stuff to handle for it. And if you want to go back and make a little game out of it, go back like 5 seconds on this video, pause it, look at my team. 4 out of the 6 Mons are special. Can you guess which 2 Mons I brought are physical? Well, I'll give you a hint, it's not Dragalge because I just went for a Draco Meteor. Rotom actually carried Protect, which I thought was strange. Really strange. But regardless, I'm going to double out into my Pickles because I know the double out into Sylveon was fairly obvious. I wasn't sure if he wanted to Volt Switch or not. But he ends up Hard Switching, which is great for me because if he Volt Switched, he would have went out into something different, seeing as I went out into the Ferrothorn. Gonna Gyro this here Talonflame because I have no switches for this thing. I have no switch-ins for this thing. This thing is like, my team just gets wrecked by this Talonflame. I have nothing for it, absolutely nothing. So after it roosts up to full, I'm gonna set up some Stealth Rocks because Stealth Rocks are very nice, and get some entry hazard Darmage off on some things. So he's gonna start bulking up, which I'm just like, it's gonna be like 8 turns of me going for Gyro Ball, him bulking up, and it's just gonna be awful. But fortunately for me, I guess he doesn't want to play that game, and he doesn't want to risk, I guess, me setting up entry hazards, which, I mean, it would have been a double-edged blade. He could have gotten up to +6/+6, but he would have ended up with probably around the same level of HP that he is right now, probably even a little bit more. But he would also have 3 layers of Spikes up on his side, plus Stealth Rocks. So overall, I think he made the right choice, at least the right choice in my eyes, because it saved me 8 turns of the battle of him roosting, bulking up, me setting up Spikes. I mean, Spikes would have helped me definitely, but overall, it wasn't that useful. And in the end, it just dies because he tries to roost up, be cheeky. But nah, mate. I'm just going to kill it with a Sludge Wave because I am actually the event Gengar. Sludge Wave. Very nice, very nice. And as you will see here, even if he did want to go for a Brave Bird, it didn't matter in the long run because I am sashed. I mean, thankfully he didn't because I'm able to live the Psy Shock. If I didn't, then I would have just lost Gengar right here. But Gengar's being able to live a little longer. See the Life Orb, and so I go for the Shadow Ball. So I know this is not his Mega, which is very good information to know, which means he has to be Mega Metachamp. And Gengar gets another cheeky kill, which is very sweet. So Gengar's turned out to be a little bit of an MVP in this match. Goes into the Rotom. I was really scared right here because I wasn't sure if he wanted a Willow or Volt Switch. I ended up going for a Destiny Bomb because I know a Sludge Wave or a Shadow Ball will not knock this thing out. It would do around 50%. And I wanted to take a risk that he'd go for a Volt Switch. And he does end up going for a Volt Switch. So Gengar in his final hour takes out half this team, half of this guy's team, which is just like fantastic. Great job, Miss Sinister. That's just beautiful. So, future notes, if you see a Sash Gengar and you're in on a Rotom, might want to Will-O-Wisp it, just to be on the safe side. So, I'm going to go on to Lit That Ass my Latias, as he brings out Blue Magic, the Sylveon. Not a favorable matchup for me, especially since I have absolutely nothing that can 2-hit KO this thing. The best move I have is a 3-hit KO. So, I lost my other only check to this thing, which was, in fact, my Ferrothorn. I lost it to the Talonflame, so I'm forced to sack off Manaphy right here. Nothing I can really do about it. I know I outspeed this thing, so I'm able to hit it up with a Surf, do a little bit of damage. Not able to Tail Glow, though, and do some nice sweeping, which I really wanted to sweep with Manaphy, because I know it has the capability of doing it, and I haven't seen Manaphy used in 6th Gen, actually. And I saw it in my PC, I was like, you know what, why not bring it? It ended up being a Hyper Voice Spotter. So I bring out Vegan right here. I didn't want to switch it in because I didn't know how well it would take because it would be a neutral hit. And with Pixelate Boost, I don't know. I just don't know. So he ends up going out into the fat beast himself, this Chansey. And I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave, just trying to do a bit of damage off on it. I end up actually getting the poison, which is hilarious because for those who actually know, Sludge Wave has a 10% chance to poison. Poison doesn't matter as he's just going to Aromatherapy it off. But it's just hilarious that I got it. It's like getting a freeze with Ice Beam, except it's a lot less useless because he has Aromatherapy. He could have just switched out, and he has Soft Boil, so all the damage I'm doing is gone. So pretty much the poison was literally useless as he's just gonna Soft Boil up, but it was still hilarious to get. You know, it's just a little bit of that added hack, so you can always just like salt in the moon. I got a poison with Sludge Wave, ha 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 ha. You know, it's one of those things. So. I'm doing absolutely nothing to this Chansey because Chansey's just so fat, so bulky, so disgusting. Could have predicted it, could have went for a Focus Blast, but I doubt a Focus Blast would be doing much more. Plus, it has that shaky 30% accuracy miss, and I wouldn't have gotten the poison. So, he's going to get Rocks up. So, Stealth Rock Chansey, which I hadn't seen in like early 5th gen, I think Stealth Rock Chansey was a thing in 5th gen, but I hadn't seen it in 6th gen in a while. So he's going to actually end up making, like, in my opinion, the world's greatest prediction, predicting me to switch out at that exact moment, because he brings it in right as I double out, which I'm just like, hats off to you, good sir, for reading me so well, because that was such a ballsy play right there, because if I would have stayed in, and if I would have went for another Sludge Wave, that thing would have been dead. Like, boom, dead. So hats off to you, good sir, for the amazing prediction. You definitely deserve that. So I'm forced to now go out into my Requiem because again I don't want to switch in on a Hyper Voice. I won't know how well I'm gonna take it. So I go on to Requiem, and Requiem's forced to take a Hyper Voice, which it does not like, but it is able to take one. It is gonna be a clean 2-hit KO though. So I'm able to get a little bit more damage off with Moonblast, hoping for a special attack drop, but I don't get it. But you know, I'm not really. It doesn't really matter except the range of HP that it's at. I can kill it off regardless, so gonna go on to Lit That Ass, and the sweep begins, or at least the sweep kind of begins. So I'm gonna Mega up, because I am in fact a Mega Latias, and on top of that, remember the very beginning of this battle I said 4 of my mons are special, 2 of them are physical. You've seen all 6 of my mons. That's right, I'm physical Mega Latias, able to land my Zen Headbutt, knock out Blue Magic, which is fantastic. Physical Mega Latias is so amazing, guys. Gotta say. So, gonna go on to Rush Hour. And I ran a calc, and I'm like, well, shit, the only way I win this game is 2 things. 1, he doesn't have Bullet Punch. Because if he had Bullet Punch, it kind of fucked me up a little bit. And 2, well, 3 things actually. 2, I need to land my Zen Headbutt. And 3, I need to get a flinch on this Zen Headbutt. So a lot of things need to go my way in order to win this game. Go for that Zen Headbutt, and I actually get the flinch, which is like, the fuck, man? So the actually hacks is working out in my favor, and I'm able to secure the knockout on this Meta Champ, which is absolutely fantastic. So gonna go on to Nurse Joy, range of HP that it's at. I know a Zen Headbutt won't kill, but it'll do a lot of damage, so I'm gonna go for another Zen Headbutt. And I actually get the flinch on this one too, so this is gonna allow me to get the narrow 2-0 victory. But hacks finally worked out in my favor a little bit. I was really happy too, because this battle was taken probably 3 or 4 hours. Actually, no, I was thinking like the next day after I had my week 6 battle, which if you saw my week 6 battles, I don't even want to talk about it. But I did have that shortly after my week 6 battle, so getting that little bit of hacks back was very nice. So, I mean, you could argue that I shouldn't have won that game, but so many things needed to go right in order for me to win, that the fact that they all did go right kind of makes me, like, it's like saying, it's like one of those trick shots, you know, so many things need to go right, and if they do all go right, then you deserve the win, in my opinion. Well, not actually, I don't really know, because that's sort of what happened in my week 6 battle, so I'm still really salty about it, so. I mean, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, wow, how lucky was he? But I got really lucky in this match. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I'm rambling at the end. I haven't rambled in the end of a video since, God, my early days of YouTube. It feels so weird, but yet strangely refreshing. And I don't know why you're still here, listening to me rambling. It's quite strange and perplexing, because if you enjoy the ramble, and you want to hear more rambling, I will upload a video, like a 10-minute video of just me rambling. And it'll be like, Blaze Rambles, Part 1. And that might actually be interesting. I might actually just do that. Just have a Wi-Fi battle and just talk. Just like, the Wi-Fi battle's going on, I'm like, I ate pizza on a Saturday. How strange would that be? It'd be the most bizarre thing ever. But I might actually do that. That sounds interesting. So it sounds crazy. It sounds like something I would do. So anyways, that's going to be it. Rate, comment, sub. And let me know, actually, down in the comment section below. I got a little question of the day for you. If you made it this far in the battle. If you didn't, then it doesn't really matter. But, do you feel like bullshit wins should count as a win? Like so many, like at the end, for example, this battle, I needed to not die from the fake out, which I knew wasn't gonna happen. But I needed to land the Zen Headbutts. I needed to get a flinch on the Zen Headbutts. I needed them not to have bullet punch. Did I deserve to win this battle, or was that complete BS? And again, with the week 6 match, I had to get critted first off. I had to miss my meteor mash. And then the roost thing was annoying, but it didn't change the game at all. But the miss and the crit were two things that needed to happen for me to lose, because I lost both my win conditions that way. Does that count as a win, or does that count as one of those bullshit losses that shouldn't happen? But because there was only so many things that needed to go like exactly right for him to win. So, you know, do those wins count? Like, obviously they count, but do they really count? Like, when I say really count, I mean like in those games where you shouldn't have lost, but you did, don't really count as losses. You know what I'm saying? So do those count as win? Well, let me know your guys' opinion on that. So that's it. I'm done. Thank you all for watching. I've rambled for like freaking 3 minutes. That's great. I'll see you later. Bye.